Welcome back, YouTubers. This is going to be a review of Transformers Legacy Evolution Bomb Burst. Now, this one, I've actually done a Bomb Burst before. He was a small power Prime Master. That was it. He's a small figure, barely bigger than your finger. This is a smaller Transformer, but it's on the micro side. Little legacy ones. They've made several more of these, but this one's about scale with what I would expect for this character. Now, Bomb Burst is interesting because he was a pretender. This vehicle mode, in fact, resembles his vehicle mode when he transformed. But he had one difference. His normal robot mode would be encased inside of a, in toy form, plastic shell. In robot mode, it would be upright, though, with the arms folded in. Little peg hole there for the legs. And the shell that it would be in would look something like this bat creature you see. Now, the Pretenders were, if you do not know, an attempt for them to create another whole line. The monstrous form you see here was typical of the Decepticon ones, while the Autobots were humanoids with cybernetic armor and the like. It's a good figure and fairly posable, but the main reason I like this one is it looks a lot more like what the Pretenders actually should be or could be. They've taken over several different iterations. The original Pretenders were in the comics, and the shells were robot-sized, same size as the Cybertronians, but they would be able to fight on their own in addition to their users. Then there were the ones from the TV series Headmaster, Godmaster, or Power Masters if you want to use the US name for that toy line, where they were the initial heroes for Autobots and 3 Decepticons. They recruited humans to assist them as Headmaster Juniors, and then later the Godmasters, who became the engine blocks instead of the heads. Bomb Burst here was the de facto leader of his small squad of 3, but we later met the 2 people who became the combined form of Overlord, who was the leader of their party, and he was just basically the sub-boss of Emperor Z, who was the energy-like creature that the Decepticons used. A fairly complicated and interesting story. At any rate, Bomb Burst was never destroyed, and he later left the planet along with the remaining Decepticons to rejoin their forces in space. If you're looking for a good representation of Bomb Burst, this is actually a pretty good one. It has his Pretender shell-like form as his robot form, but has his vehicle mode as an option. His robot form was pretty plain and simple, and 90% of the time he was in his Beast Pretender form. So it makes more sense to present him this way. The only other thing interesting about the Pretender shell is that in the Japanese series it made them human-sized. When they went to robot form, they went giant. The only other time Pretender shells have been shown was in the IDW comics, and that was more of an exoskeleton grafted on to a Transformer. Overall, it's a good toy, and I do recommend it. And that'll be all for now. Please like, subscribe, comment below, share this video, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao.